Hey guys, Kayla here today with a brand new E4 video. Today we'll be doing the time-lapse commentary for the Flipped America E4 mod, and as the name suggests, this flips the Americas upside down using the Random New World feature. So very inventive, whoever made this mod, thank you for that. This obviously presents some new difficult challenges for the colonizing powers in Europe, as what I'll refer to as South America will be north on your screen. Is a lot further away to colonize, so maybe England colonize there easier, or whatever happens. And obviously there's Polynesian islands to make it easier to reach a new world, but we'll see what happens. At this stage, nothing too weird looks to be going on. England has conquered Ireland, obviously, and Europe seems relatively normal, other than the fact that the Ottomans have already blobbed well into what it looks like Hungary. So hey, that's always going to happen in games. It usually only happens when I'm playing in Europe, obviously. Otherwise, Ottomans just get stomped by Austria when I'm not playing in Europe, because of course. And if you look to the left of your screen, obviously Ming has collapsed, or is in the process of collapsing anyway. There's a few power brokers there, Z, Shun, and some others that will no doubt take advantage of that vacuum. Well, it looks like they're sort of stabilizing, but I won't. Oh no! Just when I say that, we got Thai is blobbing into South China. This is incredible, but usually happens nowadays. And in the latest patches, Ming always usually collapses, especially if you're playing in China, which is clever. But yeah, nothing seems to be happening in Europe other than Muscovy blobbing as usual, and Ottomans have well and truly made it into Hungary. There's no doubt about that, and it looks like Austria is not as big as they should be at this stage. I wonder if they're the Holy Roman Emperor at this stage. But we'll just have to wait and see. And Poland is well and truly not going to form the Commonwealth. That's something that won't happen. You'll see Revolutionary Spain. That's just a glitch with the tag, so don't worry about that. They haven't formed Rev Spain in 1550. Do not worry about that. And it looks like the British have colonized Cascadia. Wow, so they've made their first steps into the New World. Portugal's followed closely in California. And wow, this is interesting. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, Z is definitely really making a big hit on China there, so we'll watch that closely later on. Yeah, so Britain, I wonder if France is... Oh yeah, France is still colonizing in Canada, so that's sort of like a typical French thing to do. It's nothing out of the ordinary. But I wonder if Britain will really solidify themselves into Central America, and maybe even... I reckon France will get the East Coast. Anyway, let's transition over to have a look at Asia through this time lapse. At least from this stage of the time lapse. And yes, France does conquer a bit of the southern part, and that gives them a little foothold into China. I don't think they will. Oh, yep, they do expand all the way into Indochina, and wow, they're really blobbing here. This is full colonization. Oh, they are. Oh no, Khmer declares independence shortly after, and that's colonized directly by the British. Okay, well, that was a short-lived little empire. Anyway, that was a full playthrough for just that specific part of the world. I'll do another one for Europe in a bit, but having a greater look, obviously Portugal has now colonized Australia and Brazil, it looks. So that's interesting. What I found about this was it's very historical. Yet, because Portugal is obviously colonizing Brazil, Spain's colonizing the rest of South America, and the North America is split between the two powers of France and Great Britain. So very, very weird. It's almost like something's hard baked into the code for that to happen, but might just be a coincidence. I don't know, because it seems like Spain and Portugal would far more easily be able to colonize what is North America. But who knows. Anyway, just a quick look at Europe at this stage. Yep, Ottomans has well and truly blobbed. Mughals have formed. Russia is just... I think Moscow's just been taken... Oh, no, they've been conquered by Sweden and the Mughals, respectively. But other than that, obviously, Rev Spain would form around this time, and that's it. That's the whole game. So if we just take a look, Bohemia Bohemia looks to be reaching the East Sea. Ottomans have reached what would be Warsaw almost, and well and truly into the Russian heartland. But that's not out of the ordinary. Obviously there's a lot more left to play. Looks like Yemen is really taking advantage of the fact that the Mamluks won't survive, or wouldn't have survived the Ottoman onslaught. And Sind, I don't know how they haven't been taken out by the Mughals, especially since I believe the Mughals get that claim on all of India or something like that. But what's happening in Africa right now? Obviously Mali's breaking out sub-Saharan, breaking out the Saharan region. But it looks like Brabant has a bit of the coast, as well as Bohemia, I think, ends up getting a bit of the coast in the late game. Very weird colonization game in Africa. Portugal do take most of the south. And Marahan, I believe that's one of those miners on the Horn of Africa, so that's interesting that they managed to break out. But other than that, France really solidified their spot in the East Coast, the left of the screen, and Japan looked to be really, really strong, but they had that one vassal in the south that I don't know how they haven't really conquered yet. Something else that's very odd was Friesland colonizing the tip of Argentina, as well as a few other places around the world, maybe in Alaska and a bit in California. Very weird stuff, and Australia as well, the very tip of Northern Territory there. Anything else interesting I could see? Sweden's obviously blobbed quite well. Other than that, obviously Spain went revolutionary this game, but they didn't take advantage of their casus belli, it seems. So, look, it's been an interesting one, and I definitely have to have a look at this again. I don't think I play through this mod myself. It seems like it would just be a bit too similar looking from this time lapse, but hey, if you want to, the link for the mod will be down in the description to download. And new format for these kind of videos. Obviously, I said it was a commentary time lapse. I wanted to be a bit more engaged with the process instead of making just a lazy video recording and just time lapsing the whole thing. And so that's sort of reflected in we're trying to get more high quality in our videos, and obviously not just pump them out. But speaking of pumping out, we're actually making a few moves to live stream videos. So you've probably seen our Minecraft live stream and our Halo live stream just last night, and I know you guys, not many people interact with that, but it's still fun to do, and it's very easy to make. So if you have time, just have a look. We usually stream at night time in Australian time, so I don't know, it might be a very bad time for everyone else now that I think about it. But yeah, now that we're sort of making the E4 videos, just let us know if you like the style. We'll be doing some other ones, especially some multiplayers, Nadal and I, and potentially some others. If you'd like to be involved, I don't know, just message us and we'll see what we can do. Anyway, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and remember to like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, of course. Goodbye.